found the best words to say are the ones where you don't say anything. And I've found the best part to play is the one with the straight face. And I can be so casual when I lie, pointless, worthless the way I wish I felt, not just part of the time, slurring spiteful and partly true rhymes. When I was young, I thought I would become someone. A little bit older, those I idolized let me fall so far, so lonely and listless that I learned on my own how to lie, to get what I wanted when those all around me played apathetic or just plain pathetic. I'm not even sure that they tried to be anything to anyone. Found the best words to say are the ones where you don't say anything. And I found the best way to fight the emptiness is to pretend you don't think about it every day. thinking of leaving. I said, I know why you feel that way. Sometimes I feel that way too. Then you told me you were leaving. Said there is nothing left here for me anymore. But I'll put my head down, I will get to work. But you told me you just sit there like a waste of space. Yeah, you never say anything. So I decided not to say anything. Then you told me, yeah, everyone you know, they hate you. And I didn't say anything. Oh, I never say anything. But on days when I forget I'm lucky, I can find 10,000 reasons to stay in bed. Try to make the best of this mess I've been given. And I will not waste it. So happy to know me. I sat like a deer in headlights. Too scared to move, too afraid to run away. And what could I do anyway? Yeah, I have always been this way. Oh, how could I say anything? When I forget I'm lucky, I can find 10,000 reasons to stay in bed. Try to make the best of this mess I've been given. And I will not waste it. And I'll find the right words to say. I'll find the right words to say. I'll find the right words to say someday. Tried to make me believe. And through all of it, I never thought that I could be anything other than wrong. And through all of it, I must have forgotten the thing I've been trying to say all along. That we all lose sight of ourselves, and we all get so down sometimes. We tell lies and we start fights. We get lost. We were raised to be so solitary. We forget that we can't make it on our own. But I will give you the benefit of the doubt this time. But I won't let you make me feel like I'm worthless when I know that I'm trying. Caught up in all the lies you told to me. And through all of it, I never thought that I could be anything other than wrong. And through all of it, I must have forgot the things I've been trying to say all along. That I won't let myself believe that I could be anything less than the good I know I can be. You said, hop the fence so there will be no consequences. Every dollar is money spent, and money spent's no good. I said, nice to meet you, but I don't think I need to know your name. But I think I'll just stand in line and pay. was so good to see you when we arrived. You seemed so glad to see me too. You said you feel the sadness with all of you. It makes you feel alive. Well, I told you that I just wanna die. Well, hold on, is all we can do. And hope we don't run out of time to save the things we need to. Hold on, is all we can do. And try to build a world that works a little bit better than it used to. You said, hop the fence so there will be no consequences. But the insurance paid for the bricks through the windows. The CEO's pockets are still lined with gold. So if you want to let them win, keep talking shit on the internet. So when we fall divided, it will be our own damn fault again. Hold on, is all we can do. And hope we don't run out of time to save the things we need to. Hold on, it's all we can do. And try to build a world that works a little bit better than it used to. For every action an equal and opposite. For every action consider the consequence. For every action an equal and opposite. For every action consider the consequence. For every action an equal and opposite. For every action consider the consequence. For every action an equal and opposite. For every action consider the consequence. Heard you say a lot of people tend to let you down. I thought, what a shame you haven't learned by now that ice takes so long to form and only seconds to break. Even under careful steps and cautious, well-intentioned ways. In the car back to Chicago, I wanted to know you. You wanted to know me closer than I knew. And when I slept beside you, turned my face away. We both knew it felt wrong, we did it anyway. Love someone so much that you do anything, not just to keep them from leaving, but just to make them happy, with nothing in return. I am just too selfish for this selfless kind of work. And when I heard you say a lot of people let you down, well, I thought I feel the same way, but I am wondering now if that's just a reflection of the letting down I've done. And with steps I thought were cautious, I broke through the ice I've sung. In the car back to Chicago, apartment, and he slept with his arms around you. You lay awake, too nervous to move. Drove back home with your head spinning. You made it halfway across the Pennsylvania Turnpike on a tank of gas. You checked your messages, hoping he would call as you two turned back. Well, all you hear are sirens. All you see is dark when you close your eyes, where every wound reopened leaves another scar listening in the light. I wish I would call you just to make sure you're alright, instead of staying up all night dreaming of a new life. But June came and August went, and then fall turned to winter. You told yourself, maybe in the spring. He told you, don't take it personally. Well, all you hear are sirens. All you see is dark when you close your eyes, where every wound reopened leaves another scar listening in the light. I wish I would call you just to make sure you're alright, instead of staying up all night dreaming of a new life. Oh, I stayed up all night, I stayed up all night. You never thought twice about me, I know. You could have been so happy, you barely knew me. I knew I didn't wanna be alone, but all you hear is sirens. All you see is dark when you close your eyes, for every wound reopened leaves another scar glistening in the light. I wish I would call you just to make sure you're alright, instead of staying up all night dreaming of a new life. Telling myself lies. Footprints in wet snow remind of something already gone. Let it go, let it be gone. Things you can't measure, obscured by attempts at measuring. A compass and ruler held to hearts and related. Both harrowed and heroine, both mastery on slave. Both harrowed and heroine, both mastery on slave. Pretend regrets are malleable, that decisions can't be rearranged. Call me up, don't say a word, just listen to ourselves. Breathing apart. Someone to know us on history. What's your place? Parentheses. Tell me I'm talking too much to make my mouth shut. Well, I pretend to sleep in the car in the backseat. Hear your voice so high and clear. It's a song I've never heard. What parts do you keep in your big desk folder that I'll never see? Mystery, oh, my needs are quiet. You say you look so untouched now. I built suits of armor for the things that burn us, but yours sat empty. You never needed it anyway. Why did I bring you water for the thirst that was my own? It's still relentless. Mystery, oh, my needs are quiet. You say you look so untouched now. Our mutual friends say I'll see you tonight. Across that burning bridge, we'll exchange pleasantries. There are things you put away in your big desk folded that I'll never see. What have you put away in your big desk folded that I'll never see? Mystery, all my needs are quiet. You say you look so untouched now. $100 from now, what will be left of the homes we grew up in? Just foundations crumbling and walls falling to the ground. Our legs, our knees, and our feet are stronger than concrete, stronger than anything that shakes the ground beneath them. You were singing about making a family wherever you can find one. And I felt so strongly that I wanted to be your family. Well, I hope we can be one. makes me happy to know that his family's stretched across 48 states, and we will not forget him. Our legs and our knees, our feet and our heartbeats are stronger than concrete, stronger than anything that shakes them. Growing up is so painful. For you, my friend, I'm so grateful. Well, you taught me to live free from fear, and that I've got good family here. That when I'm old and I'm ready to go, my house will fall down, but my feet will stay planted firmly on the instead of working towards a world we can live in without living in fear. And I saw you searching for a reason to hate the things we built, the reasons why we live here. And I know sometimes it's easier to be unhappy and then admit that you could change your mind. And oh, I know sometimes it's easier to side with the struggle than admit some compromise. We are learning how to grow and how to ask for what we need when we feel underwhelmed and overworked. We can do it alone. And I try to remind myself that I am greater as a part than as a sum of one. And I try to remember a bridge is made up of 10,000 pieces held strong, and a community takes cooperation. We are learning how to grow and how to ask for what we need when we feel underwhelmed and overworked. We can't do it alone. I remember the day I first met you. We couldn't fall asleep. We lay awake till the sun came into your bedroom. We were so young and we were so fearless, not afraid to fall in love, not afraid to let our whole hearts get crushed. Remember when I first moved to this town, we stayed out every night, not afraid of the early summer morning's harsh light. But I grew tired and I grew restless. Oh, I guess, what else can you do?